You wake up, check the clock, and start your day. Time tells you when to eat, when to work, when to sleep. It runs your schedule, your memories, your goals. But here's the truth no one ever told you. Time isn't real. At least, not in the way you think. We treat time like a river, flowing from the past, through the present, and into the future. But in physics, that flow doesn't exist. There's no actual tick of time happening behind the scenes. The past, present, and future may all be happening at once. Let that sink in. Einstein called time an illusion. According to his theory of relativity, time is relative, meaning it moves differently for different people, depending on how fast they are moving or how close they are to massive objects like stars or black holes. In one famous thought experiment, if you had an identical twin and you boarded a spaceship traveling near the speed of light, when you came back to Earth, you'd be younger than your twin. Not just by minutes, by years. That's not science fiction. That's science. Time bends. It stretches. It slows down. It even freezes near the event horizon of a black hole. From the outside, a falling object appears to pause forever at the edge. That's right. At the boundary of one of the most mysterious forces in the universe, time stops. So what is time then? Some scientists believe that time isn't a thing at all. It's just the way we measure change. In other words, without change, without motion, there's no time. A frozen universe would have no clocks, no movement, and no meaning for seconds or minutes. Others go even deeper. In quantum physics, the smallest scales of reality seem to operate without time at all. Particles behave unpredictably, appearing and disappearing, influencing each other across vast distances instantly. It's like they don't need time to get things done. In fact, some theories suggest that time emerges. It's not fundamental. That the ticking clock we all feel is just a feature of the human brain, trying to organize chaos into a story we can follow. You could be living in a universe where time isn't flowing. It's just a fixed dimension like height or width. And your consciousness is surfing through it. This gets even stranger. In 2019, scientists created a model that shows how time might not have existed at the Big Bang. That's right. There may have been no before the universe, because time didn't exist yet. Time might be something that formed after everything else did. So when we ask questions like, what happened before time began? We're speaking nonsense. It's like asking what's north of the North Pole. There is no before. And if all of this feels overwhelming, good, because that's what truth does. It shakes us up. We spend so much of our lives trying to manage time, save time, waste time, race against time. But maybe time isn't something outside of us. Maybe it's something we create, a tool for storytelling, memory, and meaning. Think about it. A moment from 10 years ago, something small like a laugh or a hug or a stargazing night can still hit your chest like it just happened. Why? Because time isn't rigid. Emotion collapses it. Memory bends it. And sometimes the future feels closer than the present. We live in dreams and worries that haven't happened yet. We time travel daily, in our thoughts. Even neurologists say your brain doesn't experience the present moment in real time. There's a tiny delay, a lag, between when something happens and when you become aware of it. So you're always living in the past by just a few milliseconds. Wild, right? But here's the beauty in all of this. If time isn't as fixed or real as we believe, maybe we don't have to treat it like a prison. Maybe we can stop saying things like I'm running out of time or it's too late. Because the truth is, you're never out of time to begin again, to forgive, to create, to become. If time is a story, then guess what? You're the author, and you get to decide what matters. Maybe the goal isn't to manage time better, but to be more present in the moments that matter. Because presence is the only part of time we actually get to touch. So the next time you feel like life is racing by, pause, take a breath, feel it, not the clock, not the deadline, the moment. That's where the real truth of time lies.